It's the lovely English It's the lovely English
Life is more about making a giving rather than making a living. You're welcome to the program where we celebrate amazing people who want to make a difference in their world. On today's episode, we'll be meeting with very inspiring people who have changed their world to make it a better place for us all to live in. After the break, you meet with my guest. Stay with us.
It's the lovely English
The Lovely Class Show is more than a talk show. It is actually a movement that has come to stay.
When I was in need, he was there and he said he would do it and he did it.
Never make music or acting or anything, any other vocation, an alternative to education.
I really, really love the show because it is an opportunity for me to serve, and it's an opportunity for me to call other people to serve.
It's the lovely English
Ladies and gentlemen, let's make welcome our guest, Mr. Michael Mallo. Michael, how are you? Nice to have you here.
Thank you.
So you're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Tell me about information technology. Was it something you stumbled into, or was something that you actually wanted to study or to become?
First of all, I would like to appreciate your invitation. Specifically, what we are doing is a part of the information technology move, which focuses on geospatial information technology. That has to do with the use of GIS as a tool, that's Geographic Information System.
I really would like you to break this down because of the audience, so that they can understand and be able to ask questions when they have to.
All right. Geographic Information System can be defined as the technology that utilizes software and hardware to collect data, store the data, manipulate the data, analyze the data, and present this data in form of maps, charts, graphs, and tables. The important part of it is it takes every tabular data and present the same kind of data in form of a map. That means if you want to have a better picture of how things are related to one another, the best way to analyze it is the use of GIS, because it will give you a better picture of the relationship between one object and another. For example, let's look at the story of the cholera outbreak one time in London. They couldn't trace the root of the problem until when the doctor was smart enough to map all the patients on a map. And he was amazed to discover that the cholera actually was from the source of water. And it appeared that all those who were drinking from the same source of tap water were the only people infected.
That were infected. Did you study this in school?
Yes, I graduated from Ahmadu Bello University from the Department of Geomatics. And geomatics is actually coined from land surveying.
Okay, so what is the importance of this ICT in the lives of our young people?
With GIS, you can fit into any sector perfectly, and you'll be more relevant than any of your opponents.
How?
Example is in the telecom, the knowledge of GIS will help you maybe strategize better ways to install the network towers, the cell towers, and also it helps you to understand the market available for you, because you can use demographic data and map them. Remember, GIS maps data on the map. So you may go out to the field and get relevant information on how to approach your market. And with GIS, you can actually pinpoint exactly where your markets are.
How can they access this software? Is this something they can use with their phones, or they have to get a computer?
Yes, a typical example of a GIS product today is the Google Map, which is available on most phones like Android and Apple and other brand of phones. The Google Map, for example, you can't get lost with Google Map. For example, you can find your way around anywhere you have internet access. And today, if a young person can develop his IT skills in the GIS field, it means he will be able to build a map-based application where companies like banks can use that person's service to help in strategizing their market potential and reach.
Okay, very quickly, we've got a short break, and when we return, we'll hear what our audience has to say. Stay with us.
It's the Lovely English Show.
What up, Africa? What up, Lagos? They call me VJ Adams, the king of talk. My name is Jimmy Agbaje. What's up, people? My name is Nosa. My name is Bruno. Watch out, keep watching. Keep watching. You can inspire someone. You can be a blessing to someone. It's a show that is worth watching. You learn. It's about impacting on people's lives. Keep watching this show. The Lovely Claire Show.
It's the Lovely English Show.
You're welcome back. Wow, Mr. Mallo. I think that's a very hard nut to crack with all that explanation.
I
But
actually
well,
understand.
while we went on break, some of them indicated they have a question. So Emmanuel has a question to ask.
How can I start if I want to become a GIS expert?
Wow, that's a beautiful question. First thing you need to do is to develop interest in ICT, Information Communication Technology. That means you must love computers so much, after which you can now pursue a career in any university or polytechnic that offer courses that use GIS as a tool. Example of such courses are civil engineering, land surveying, including environmental sciences, courses within the environmental sciences, estate management, and urban and regional planning. These are different disciplines that uses GIS as a tool. Now, I told someone that 5 years from now, if you do a research work that has to do with collecting data from population or objects or features on Earth, and you do not use GIS to analyze it, they may not accept it 5 years from now. So that's to say, the future for GIS has come to stay. So the earlier you join the train,
The better
for you.
Fantastic. Anyway, Mr. Mallo has some opportunities given to us. So for those of you that have been interested, if you're ready to travel all the way to Jos, yes, you can be a part of it. But there's another question. We have another question. Okay?
My name is Ohibulam Uloma, and I want to know what kind of career awaits me or any other teenager in GIS.
That's a wonderful question. It shows you're actually following. All GIS does is it adds a plus to whatever you've chosen to become. For instance, if you become, let's say, a civil engineer, and you now have GIS knowledge added to it, then it puts you at the
an
top.
advantage position.
It means you cannot be set aside on a serious project. They will always see you as a vital resource, because your decision will no longer be assumption, but they will become informed decision.
Yes, accurate.
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. So which means that for any career of choice, if GIS is an added advantage.
Yes. a
So
very
that's
big
good.
one.
That's
Very
good.
big
Thank
one.
you. Thank you so
Thank
much
you
for
so
taking your
much.
time to explain this to us.
Thank you so
Yes,
much.
of course. On the platform of this show, for anybody to sit here because the person has something to give to someone watching, or amongst the audience, my beautiful audience. Thank you for staying with me. So now on the platform of the Lovely Claire Show, what do you have to give to us?
Well, I think I'm one of the biggest fans
Yes.
for TLC show. Honestly, I must commend if we can have just 10 of your kind to cover the geopolitical zone. I don't think people will be running away from giving back to the society. Ever since I started watching your show, I've always wanted to do more. And today, I want to assure you that our doors are wide open to any number of teenagers that are willing to develop themselves in GIS.
That is fantastic. Thank you so much. We appreciate you for doing this. So if you're interested and your parents can make a proper arrangement for you, maybe during the holiday, to go and take, like how long is this supposed to be?
I was expecting that question. Once you have the basic knowledge of computer, you can go through the introductory course, which is at most 1 week.
Okay. If you do not have the knowledge
If
of
you don't have the knowledge for
computer,
you may spend like a month or more.
okay, so fine.
Yeah.
So it depends. So it will be good for you watching me, you here. If you do not have basic understanding, knowledge of computer, it is time you go take that knowledge if you're interested in this. And for those of you in Jos Plateau or in the north, and you can go to Jos, it is open. If you are interested in taking this course, all you need to do is to send us an email, call us on the phone, and then, yeah, we'll get you hooked up to effort communication. And at the end of the day, you'll be a better person for it. So thank you for coming on the show. We appreciate you.
Thank you for inviting me.
We're going to have a very interesting guest on our next segment, but before we bring him up, I'd like for us to run through our feedback segment.
It's the lovely Clash Show. Yeah. Ooh, oh, yeah. Love is all we need, and love is all we have. Love is all we give, and love is all we need. Love is all we need, yeah. Love is all we have, and love is all we give, and love is all we need. Hey mama, hey mama, hey mama, na na. Hey mama, hey mama, hey mama, na na. Hey mama, hey mama, hey mama, na na. Hey mama, hey mama, hey mama, love is all we need, and love is all we have. It's the lovely Clash Show.
You're welcome back. Thank you so much for those beautiful feedbacks. We'll appreciate. For those of you who wants to be mentored, all you need to do is to go on our website and fill the form, and we'll get back to you. And for those of you asking for assistance, truth is, we can't help everybody. We actually work with orphans, we work with street children, we work with widows, and then we work with old people. And if you fall into this category, of course, you're free to fill the form. That doesn't mean we can't help any other person. If we have partners who are willing to give that assistance, yes, sure, we'll call you. But don't forget to always go on our Facebook page, like our page, leave a comment, and then we'll connect with you. Now we're going to bring our next guest. He's an interesting personality. I've been willing to meet him. But before we bring him on set, let's see this.
It's the lovely Clash Show. Morire, 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 bao. O se mi lore. Morire, bao. Morire, morire, moranu, bao. O se mi lore. Morire, bao. I am very grateful, Lord. I am very grateful, Lord. Oh my God, thank you for today. Thank you for this day.
And this is Mike Abdul. Of course, I remember you way back from Midnight Crew.
Yes.
Tell me about that group. Are you still with them?
Yes, I am. We started way back 2001, 8th of November 2001. That's where we started Midnight Crew. Of course, we all met in school, Yaba College of Technology.
Everybody?
Every one of us.
How many?
We're 4, really. But of course, when we started, we were 11. You know now, some guys came from the US, married away some of our girls.
Oh my God.
Very
Took them
painful,
away.
you know.
It's okay.
You know, so all that happened. Of course, a few other people just felt that they wanted to go on with studies. I want to do my master's, do my doctorate and all that. So of course, they couldn't mix that with music. And then all that until we became 4. Yeah.
Wow, just the 4 of you. So do you still sing together regularly?
Oh, yes.
But you're on your own, kind
Yeah,
of?
yeah, we have our individual platforms.
Okay,
we think that it also solves a lot of problems about why groups split. I think it's a lot because a lot of people don't find individual expression. So I think that groups should respect individuality.
Okay.
Now, if you respect individuality, everyone knows that I have my thing going, you know, and then corporately we have Midnight Crew going, and that's the way it runs.
Oh, fantastic. That's good. But why gospel?
Okay. I would blame my mom, if I can put it that way. Don't mind me. Okay, my mom would wake us up very early in the morning. For all the years I stayed with her, she'll wake myself and my siblings up very early in the morning, very early, as in very early. And then she'll start praying. She knows in her heart that before she gets to 10 minutes of prayers, we will be sleeping again. But guess what? After 45 minutes of prayers, and she goes, in Jesus' name we pray, we would all say, amen. You know, so she did that like every day of my life. So when it was time for me to choose career, choose what I wanted to do, and of course it was music, it was very difficult for me to do anything outside gospel because my mom had put that deposit in me, and that's it.
Fantastic. You see, we work with teenagers, and we are actually doing our best to see how we can make the society a better place.
Okay.
And hearing from you that your mom helped you to become what you are today, I think that parents watching, listening, would learn something from that, because I strongly believe that the building of the society starts from the home.
Correct.
You know, so if the parents can put the right thing into their children, they're definitely going to grow up becoming what they want the children to be. Positively,
correct.
You know, and then make the society a better place. We have someone you're going to mentor for us here, so I also need these teenagers to hear if there are challenges with gospel music.
Yeah, challenges everywhere, whether gospel music, secular music, whatever kind of music, because we deal with people, you know. Getting platform is a challenge, getting the song. If you want to be a recording artist, that's another challenge. You get the song, and then to get the producer is another one. Get money to record, that's another thing. You know, get the sound you require, shoot the kind of video you desire, and get the kind of promotion that is required. A lot of challenges, you know. So you have to brace up yourself and, do your research, and then take it from the flattest part of the hill and start from there. Start going up. That's the way it is.
So which means that generally in life there are challenges.
There are everywhere.
You're hearing, right? There are challenges. Even as students in school now, I'm sure there are some courses that are challenging to you. But you're not going to say, because this course is very challenging, I'm not going to do it. No. All you need to do is to just keep at it, keep learning it, rehearsing it, meet someone who can put you through. That is what life is about. When you face challenges, you should remember that there are people that have faced bigger challenges. And so try to locate them and they will teach you. So right now, we're going to bring Anita on set, who will be mentored by my Abdul. I just love this young lady. Anita Darlington. You want to do gospel?
Yes.
How old are you? What class are you?
In SS3 at
Zodak High School.
Yes.
Okay. And your age is a secret.
Yes.
You know, ladies don't tell their age. It's okay, it's okay. So tell me, why gospel music?
Well, I love worship. I love worship songs, and my dad is a pastor. He wouldn't take nonsense. I know that. But aside from that, you know, when I talk about music, I like it being, you know, something where there is passion. I mean, where I can feel God's presence, because I love God.
Okay, so why Mike Abdul?
I think I like his passion, and there's something I got to know about him. He said he said once that he prefers reaching out to the Yoruba people. You know, every other person feels that, okay, I'm doing music and I have to reach out to the world. But he has this belief that reaching out to the world, you have to first reach out to your own world. I mean, and he believes his own world is the Yoruba people. So,
really?
Yes, yes. Okay. Despite the fact that I'm an Igbo girl, and I like English songs. I don't like Yoruba songs that much, but I still chose him as my mentor because I believe he has something great to offer to me.
Wow.
And something that can help me, something that can make me know.
I believe so too.
Yes, yes, yes.
So what's your biggest motivation as a gospel artist?
Well, I'm motivated by the need to reach out to people. I'm motivated by what other colleagues are doing. I'm motivated by what other people, not even just within gospel music, are doing. Outside gospel music, they motivate me. I see what they do and I'm like, okay, so this is where music is going to, that. So it inspires me, seriously. I get inspired by very, very little things.
Fantastic. So of course, mentoring is a process. It's not what we do one-off.
Yeah.
So I mean, for a start of, how is it going to be? What do you expect of her and generally?
Myself and Darlington will keep in touch. We'll talk for, I'm willing to talk to her for as long as 12 months.
Wow. Yeah. That is 1 full year. Wow. I kind of love that.
Yes, I'm willing to talk to her. I think that once she has, first of all, the correct mindset, then she can go out and take the world.
Fantastic. I just love that. So now your parents will have to meet him. And please, she won't be the only one. You know, yeah, we have, exactly. So please just keep the door open.
We'll start with that.
Okay, we'll start with her first. And for good 12 months, fantastic. So that at the end of the day, we'd like for you to do like a duet for us, you know, and that would be nice. Wouldn't that be nice?
That would be great.
Yes, that would be great. So you're going to come back. You're going to work on it.
I'm not going to say too much, but that would be great.
I'm excited already. Good. Thank you so much for coming on the set. We appreciate you. Thank you for this opportunity. And yeah, life actually can be a better place if every one of us can open our hands, our doors to be our neighbor's keeper. Thank you. But before you go, we have a certificate of participation to say thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you. Oh, wow.
So, but before I ask, what do you have to say to him? Yeah. What do you have to
say? That I love you and thank you. Thank you.
Nice. So thank you for being a part of the show today. And thank you to my very wonderful audience for staying with me. And we're doing a great work. Doing a great work, making an impact in our world, making a huge difference, and making the world a better place for every one of us to live. If you want to be a part of the show, you can connect with us via our social media, and we'll get back to you. You can call our offices between the hours of 9 a.m. to 5:30, Mondays to Friday. And before we wrap up the segment, we have Mike Abdul doing a special number for us. Bye. See you next week.
Oh my God, thank you for today. Thank you for this day. Thank you for your grace. Oh, Bekete Bekiti, Obalanu. Asiwaju Ongo.